When you've done your homework, you've located that mature whitetail, that giant buck you'd spend your whole season trying to take, then something happens. You don't get that shot or that opportunity. You hope you get a second chance at a buck like that, a buck of a lifetime. Most of the time it doesn't happen, but when it does, you've got to take advantage of it.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. And Field and Stream, where traditions begin.
We're talking big whitetails this week on Savage Outdoors. First, Jamie is in Missouri. He's been getting trail cam pictures from his outfitter all summer long of this one particular buck. Jamie's got his sights set on this deer, and he's going to try to go after him. After that, Chris Ramsey, he's in Kentucky, early season, trying to hunt whitetails in velvet. This is going to be one heck of a show. Let's get started.
We're here early season in Missouri. The one thing we brought with us is rain. They've had a big drought here, as you can tell by looking at the soybeans. But apparently we brought some rain. The one thing for sure, it dropped the temperature, which maybe will make the big bucks move in this early season. We've already had one doe come in and out, so we're just getting started.
normally doesn't happen this way. First time out, Jamie gets a crack at this buck. The deer comes out in the food plot and is walking right at him. Problem is, the deer's looking straight at him the whole time. He tries to make a quick move to draw his bow back. He just gets busted. It's happened to all of us. It's frustrating. It shows you get a big mature whitetail in front of you, it's hard to get it done. Hopefully they can get another crack at this buck.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Hunter Safety System. Conquest Scents. Thermacell. Fusion Ammunition. Tough, accurate, lethal. Real Tree. Nature Blind. Bad Boy Buggies. True Glow. Wacom Broadheads. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Nikon Sport Optics. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Pete Shoe Dryer. And the Pile Driver, any powder, any time. Pile Driver Feeder by Wild Game Innovation.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Well, Jamie spent the rest of the week hunting this stand, hoping this buck would come back. And just like mature whitetails normally do, he didn't show. This buck didn't show back up. A little frustrating. He headed back to North Carolina. He was home about a week, gets a call from the outfitter. Guess who shows back up on the Spy Point cameras? The same buck in the same food plot. Jamie jumps in the truck. He's headed back to Missouri trying to get after this big buck.
Well, I'm back here in Missouri at Creek Bottom Whitetails. I'm very familiar with this spot. I had a monster buck come walking out with me, a big drop coming out of his base opening week. Got caught unprepared. He walked within 22 yards, no shot, uncomfortable, he ran off. I hunted the rest of the week, never did see him. Well, Sam stayed on it, called me a few weeks later and said, hey, he's back on trail cam, he's coming in every couple of days if you want to take a chance at it, so here I am. So this time, hoping I can get the job done, and I'm going to be prepared and ready this time. He's out in the field. He's 50 yards right there. Yeah. Oh my God, you believe? Thank you, Lord. I can't believe I got a chance at that deer again and dropped him. I mean, dropped him. Oh gosh, thank you, Sam. Sam said that deer was coming back. We didn't take a chance. This is my first night in back and got him. I couldn't believe it. I held so long. I did not think I could get him. And then right when he turned, I let go and just, oh my gosh, thank you, Lord.
This is a great example of why it's so important to have a good trail cam. The outfitter's using spy point cameras, has the cameras out trying to monitor this food plot to see if this buck's gonna show back up. He does. Jamie's able to get there and get it done. Both times he came up to hunt this buck, he got a crack at him the first try. Congratulations, Jamie, that's a beautiful buck. A lot of character with that extra point coming out the base there. Let's go check this buck out.
But look at this monster. Oh my gosh. He has got some unbelievable character. Look at this kicker coming off. He's got two little nubs there too. This is awesome. Saw this thing a week ago, got caught, had my pants down. That thing come walking, I could not draw back. Had to let him walk. We hunted another week, couldn't see him. Sam called and said, hey, he did his job, said he's back in there, get back up here. So I hopped the flight, got back up here. Sam's running the camera for me, and we smoked a monster. Creek bottom whitetails here in Missouri. You've got to come here and try this. Unbelievable. He has just got all kinds of character to him. First I ever had one with a kicker coming off there, two little nubbins, and got some good brow tines. Now we gotta get back and get him out of here. But it's gonna be fun doing it, baby.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
All right, the stage is set. Chris Ramsey's up. He's headed to Kentucky. They're hunting early season. These bucks are probably still in velvet. They're definitely in bachelor groups. Let's see if he can get a crack at a big mature whitetail.
We're waiting on Casey to get here. We want to get in there and get her set hung before it gets too late in the evening. Some of these deer have been coming in at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and it's about, it's just a little after 3, so we're going to try to run in there real quick and throw a couple stands in the trees. Here he comes now, and get us a killing spot picked out.
Been doing all right? Pretty good, Chris. How about yourself? I can't complain. I could, but it wouldn't do no good.
89 degrees, we got a cold snap heading to the tree. I tell you, it seems like we just put the equipment up from last year and it's time to get started again. I'm excited, but it makes you wonder where time goes anymore. We came in here yesterday and hung a set and looked over some pictures last night over at Casey's. We got 4 shooter bucks in here, 4 mature deer in here. So Ryan and I have talked it over, and I think probably the first one that comes in and gives us an opportunity, we're probably going to take it. One problem last night, we circled around the bottom after we were in here, and there were quite a few deer in that bean field, which is on the other side of where we're at. So whether they come by us to get water at the pond, go to the beans, if they do that, we're good. If they come in from the other side, we're probably not going to get an opportunity tonight, but the wind's good, it's hot, so we'll see what happens. And this road is rough. Even this thing ain't helping. 90 degrees in September. I don't know. 70 degrees 2 weeks ago. Crazy. She come right straight out the back of this lake, so I'm thinking this wind change might be a good thing for us. I don't know. We got an hour left. tree do its job. I feel like I'm just like a, what do they say, corn dog on a toothpick. Whoa, 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 buck. Right behind you, right behind you.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Whoa, 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 buck. Right behind you, right behind you. Shooter. You on him? I can't. Man, he's not the biggest buck we got in here, but the way it's been going, I ain't passing that kind of opportunity. You see where he cut right here and went right straight in the woods. There, I see eyes right there. See him? And look at there. He's got some character too. No, sir. Great deer. Nothing like hunting Western Kentucky. Just some cool character here. There's very few places you get opportunity to kill a buck in velvet like this. Just a great deer. We actually had quite a few trail cam pictures of this buck, so we knew he was in here, and actually one a little bit better, well, two a little bit better, but you know, this is our second or third day here, and calling for 93 tomorrow. The winds are supposed to shift dead north, and that will not work for the sets we've got hung. So we're not looking to gift horse in the mouth. We're headed back to North Carolina, and this big boy's going with us. A lot of good venison here. This is a huge body deer. Just starting to come out and get his winter coat on. Hadn't started really shedding his velvet yet. Got some cool character here. Got forks on both ends of his main beams. Split there, split here. Got a little knot coming here, a little kicker here. Just a great deer. Beautiful. I love these bucks in full velvet. Not many places you can do it.
Congratulations, guys. That's about as good as it gets. We'll see you next week, right here, same time. Thanks for watching.
This segment of Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Evolved Harvest Premium Forage Seed. This is not your row crop seed bought at a co-op. This forage seed doesn't die once it's nipped. Evolved Harvest continues to grow all season long, producing more groceries per acre and ultimately more deer on your land to hunt. The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. Nikon Sport Optics. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Hunter Safety System. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Otis Technologies. Fusion Ammunition, tough, accurate, lethal. Pete Shoe Dryer. Bad Boy Buggies. Nature Blind. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Can Cooker. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Thermacell. Revolutionary Thunder Series turkey calls, only from Flextone. The Caldwell Deadshot Tree Pod, true bench rest accuracy from the stand. Campbell Cameras. Order your camera today and start enjoying the sport of filming hunts.
Hunting's good for us.